There's a certain, I don't know, addictive quality to being a part of the hustle and bustle and even pressure of proposal development and submission.
I remember being a new research administrator pretty vividly because one of the challenges you have as a new research administrator is trying to understand the scope and scale of the university. We have so many faculty that are at the top of their field, and when you first walk in and you're trying to understand how do I apply for a grant, what is the regulatory stuff, what does all this stuff mean, where are all these people, how do I get approval to do this? It can be very daunting.
It's definitely a collaboration when you're working with PIs because the more people that have the information of what needs to go into that proposal, the better. And making sure you don't miss anything and you're putting in the best proposal possible.
Why I like working with Heidi is that she's incredibly professional. She knows many of the rules and knows how to find the answers to questions really fast. And every interaction, it feels like you're part of a team. It's not that you ask her for something and then she goes and does it. She sort of is on board with the whole enterprise, and I think that's really one of the key points.
There have been times that have been especially challenging due to multiple competing demands. For instance, back around 2012, I had 3 children under the age of 4, and I had a stellar RA who just rose to the occasion and was able to help support me in a way that I could really focus on the research, where I could use my mental energy to put towards my mission of writing grants and conducting the research, and she really took a lot off of my plate to enable me to be able to juggle all of those demands.
It allows faculty to do really what only faculty can do. If we can free up their brain power to focus on their educational mission, their research mission, it allows them to thrive and to do the best work that they can do.
Running a research program is a lot like running a small business, and having a research administrator in the position of serving as a business type of manager is really essential. What I would really like to see in a research administrator is somebody reliable, somebody resourceful, and someone with a vision who can help guide a program not just in the short term but also the long term.
You have to know something about finance, something about HR, something about student services. You have to understand faculty and how faculty work. And really the crux of our mission is getting our faculty to be as productive as possible.
You learn new things every day. And it's not that you weren't a good research administrator before, it's just like there's just so many things that you can do to help your life out. You have to be non-flappable.
From a faculty perspective, what works well for anticipating needs is having a dialogue, is really sitting down with the RA and at the very beginning when the grant is awarded, or maybe even before the grant is awarded, having that dialogue early, making sure that everybody's on the same page and there's good checks and balances to make sure that the research project proceeds smoothly.
When you're dealing with a tight time frame, it was incredibly helpful to have someone like Heidi who knows the ropes and knows how to get things done and could sort of reassure you and tell you what things are coming up. Planning ahead was key for me. Having a research administrator who can anticipate that and help you in the frenzy at the last minute is really crucial.
Well, the people who are supported by the research, besides the PIs, of course, are the graduate students, the postdocs. In addition to staff, I have an engineer in the laboratory.
When we're dealing with soft money, such as grants, where there are a series of incremental budgets and the continuum is not necessarily guaranteed, there's a big burden on faculty to make sure that their personnel are provided for and there is a sustainable future for them.
You are providing them a specific service. You are truly helping them. It is literally a partner to moving their projects forward in the world of administration.
The thing I like to say to new research administrators is that they play an incredibly valuable role in the mission of a place like the University of Michigan. We think of ourselves as a research institution, and anything they can do to sort of help the faculty members excel of advancing our knowledge and workforce development is really a noble role that they play. And so I just would like to mention that they play a critical role in that.